Intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Now here's Mitchell. Allen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Smart passes to Horford, and Boston calls time here. On defense, the Cavaliers.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
I love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. And here's Garland. From deep. The shot no good. Smart finds Tatum. Horford against Allen. Back to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Ooh, poked away. Puts up a 3. No good that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite 2-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Brown against Garland. Mobley outside. From deep. They grab their own miss. Allen, the pass to Garland. And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. From deep, Mitchell fires in the triple.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Tatum. And he drives in. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Allen a screen. Garland, the pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Allen's got his second bucket of the game.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
Here's Smart. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. He takes it in. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Smart. To the wing, right side. Horford passes to Smart. 6 to shoot. Back to Horford. Goes back up. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
And this is why we say lockout. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
And Boston calls time here.
They just committed too many fouls. Well, you don't want to give up easy looks. You also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
Let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
Brogdon's checked in for Jason Tatum. For Boston, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. The drive by Brown and the jam by Brown.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Driving in. Mitchell. That one goes. Count it. Mitchell's got 5.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Horford. Back to Brogdon. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Celtics out in front.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. The Cavs trailing. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Mitchell against Brown. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Cleveland calls timeout.
Here they come, fans. It's your Cavs powerhouse dance team. All right, everyone. That was your run. Your Cavs powerhouse dance
Here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Five on the clock. From deep three-point range. He can't get it to go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Brown. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
outside. Brown launches a three. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Brogdon from outside. Nails it from three. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands. Catches everything, never a wasted motion.
Horford finds Smart. Screen by Horford. Smart with a bucket. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. For me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Mobley, a screen on Smart. From deep, Mitchell. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics with the lead. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
LeVert goes against Smart. LeVert attacking.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Outside Brogdon. Horford outside. Williams finds Horford. On the wing, Tatum. 6 points for him.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Wade. It's stolen by Tatum. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Smart for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. And here's LeVert for 3. Horford pulls it in. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's LeVert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Do you see the quick first step of LeVert? Getting into the lane and forcing the issue.
You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Williams is checked in for Boston. Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. LeVert with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. The shot by Rubio, no good. The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Brogdon. Now Tatum. Rubio with a steal. LeVert outside. Jacks up a 3. That one is off. And Boston calls time here.
It's time for some teamwork. And please give a round of applause for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Celtics out in front. They're up by... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be...
Put your hands together and get loud for the Milwaukee.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Tatum and Williams are your small and power forwards. Manning the backcourt, it's Brogdon and Smart. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 3 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Boston's shooting is around 55% so far. Tatum from long range. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
LeVert goes against Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Celtics on D. To the inside. Wade. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line. No, this man Tatum can strike so quickly. He can just stop, pop, and pull up on a dime.
Pass to Wade. Smart against LeVert. Tatum with a steal. Williams passes to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? That's an absolute bomb.
Outside Rubio. Lopez with it. Guarded by Brogdon. And Lopez gets it to go.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
To the middle. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Shots blocked. Pass to Wade. Here's Osman. Outside Rubio. Lopez, the screen on Williams. 4 on the clock.
Man, good whistle there.
Malcolm Brogdon, his first, 3rd team foul.
And that one misses. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Mobley comes in for Wade. Okoro is checked in for Osman. And Mitchell subbed in for LeVert. The Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. That one on Mitchell.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And down it goes. 2 points. Williams has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pass to Rubio. Mitchell against Brown. Down low. And stolen by Williams. And here's Brogdon. Here's Brown. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Garland's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Darius Garland.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Outside, Brown. Outside, Tatum. The three is up. Offensive board. Pass to Brogdon. Here's Brown with the drive. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Boston has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Oh, got a piece of it. Fast break, Cleveland. Garland for 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Brown passes to Brogdon. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 5 points.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And the shot is good by Garland.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside Brogdon. He gets it up.
Using his quickness to stay on top of his man. Good defensive effort by Garland.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. Field
Your Cavaliers, Houston.
and a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Takes a 3. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Williams. White's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Out to Garland. 3-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Williams passes to Tatum. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
White on the wing, lets it go from deep. Outside Tatum, from outside the arc. The rebound by Garland. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Allen with a screen on White. Outside Garland, from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his 3-point shot.
Outside Tatum. Lets it fly. That one's wide left.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Outside Garland. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. Garland's got 6 here in the quarter.
The efficiency of Garland is something this man believes that he can make every shot.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Boston again missing. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. Fires the 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The kick out to Williams. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Outside Brown. Just 3 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
Tries again.
2 minutes.
And that one hits the back iron.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
And here comes Cleveland. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Garland, the pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. From behind the arc. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Williams passes to Brown. And Brown with the stuff. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Allen with a screen on White. Garland for three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision-making is so impressive.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Celtics.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Watch Derek.
White finds Tatum. From deep. The shot misses.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of it.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
I smack clowns with mad style.
fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the floor. Man!
Oh, my, what a play.
Uh-huh. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Mitchell against Conley. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Cavaliers. Now, here's Garland. Mobley misses.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
McDaniels.
Down, showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Mobley, a screen on Conley. The wide open look here for Garland. And airballs the triple. That one was way off.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Towns, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Garland finds Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's...
Look out!
Bang!
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets. An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Edwards.
My goodness. On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Down low. Here's Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Here's Gobert. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Garland against Gobert, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
6 to shoot. In the corner, Okoro with it. Allen, a screen on Conley. And here's Garland for 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Conley over Garland. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's Garland, picks one up.
and he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
And Conley drops them both.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Here's Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists in the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
To the middle. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Conley with the 3. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Inside, kicks it out to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. The pass to Okoro. Now, here's Garland. There's the triple. Jared Allen has been on display for the Cavaliers. He notched 8 points.
Your Cavaliers Houston team. Here they come, fans.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Here's McDaniels. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. He had a nice open look right there. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Edwards drives in. Or just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Mobley is screen on Edwards. Mitchell wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Allen with the screen for Garland. There's the dish to Mobley. Back to Garland. Mobley a screen on Gobert. Garland dishes to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mobley's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Pass to Mobley. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They get the rebound. Passes it to Mitchell. The tray. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards.
Oh! And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Here's Edwards driving the lane. No good. 3rd miss. 9 for 12 shooting. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Edwards. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Takes it inside.
And no help on that one. Towns, long stride. And all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Mobley misses. Edwards looking it over. McDaniels in the post. Covered by Mitchell. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Garland. From deep. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And finished off by Edwards.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Mitchell, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
With the score, your Cavaliers 38, the Timberwolves 33.
Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Wade passes to Rubio. Cleveland moving it around. 3-pointer, LeVert. That shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Towns kicks to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. McDaniels passes to Edwards. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 5. It's stolen by Edwards. 1-on-1 here. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Edwards. Conley's got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Timberwolves. And the pass to LeVert. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Stolen by Conley. And now Minnesota on the fast break. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cavaliers. From deep, Green, stolen by Conley. Outside, Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 25 points.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
To the inside. Pass to LeVert. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Edwards finds Towns for the lead. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland.
Substitution in the court.
Cavaliers leading. And here is Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Drills it from outside.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Towns kicks to McDaniels. Edwards drives in. Back to McDaniels.
2 minutes.
Tries again. Mobley with the block. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
The Timberwolves have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Edwards against Mitchell. Kicks to Mobley. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Outside Conley. Left side, Towns. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Jalen Noel.
Here's Garland. 15 points in the game. Mitchell outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 9th assist in the game now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards kicks to Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 8 points.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Pass to Mobley. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Got it up. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Base first.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Mitchell in the corner. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
And it's sent back by Allen. Out left to the wing. And here's Garland for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Mitchell passes to Garland. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns kicks to Edwards. Pass to Noel. And here is McDaniel. And they get it. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
For 3, Mitchell. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's McDaniels. And it goes down 2 points. McDaniels got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Carries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 22 points.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from McDaniel. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pass.
His second team foul.
They throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 10. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Lets the 3 fly. Mobley misses. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. To the paint, here's Mobley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Cleveland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Allen trying to break free. He dishes it to Mitchell. Shoots over Towns. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Darius Garland.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
4 on the clock from downtown. That one's not going to go. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Garland. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Garland finds Allen. The pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Allen passes to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Second chance shot. Misses. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater.
I smack clowns with mad style.
tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Towns for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown passes to Smart. Back to Brown. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
Free throw good. Brown.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Brown with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Edwards against Smart. Williams grabs the board.
Minnesota foul. Rudy Gobert. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
Outside, Brown. Over Edwards. Brown finds Tatum. On the wing, Tatum takes the 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
McDaniels inside, defended by Smart. Towns for 3, kept alive. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I'll tell you, the ability to put the ball on the deck, drive it, and finish with a dunk, Mr. Gobert, how about you? Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Boston on D. It's a 3-point game.
Foul called on Jason Tatum. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
And the second free throw is good.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And it's Tatum missing. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
It's Edwards with a drive.
Oh, you see a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Boston trailing. Williams with the screen to the paint. It's tipped. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Smart. Here's Gobert. Some solid defense from Williams. Boston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Tatum passes to Brown. The drive by Tatum. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Inside, and stolen by Williams. And here's Brown for 3. Horford passes to Smart. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Smart has got 5.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Edwards for 3. Horford pulls it in. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And it's Smart missing. Right side Edwards. The kick out to Conley. The 3 ball. And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for Minnesota. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Jaylen Brown is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Well, Doris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Edwards against Smart. And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Smart for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Daniels. The putback. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
McDaniel. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Malcolm Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon has proven more than capable of producing at a high level on the offensive end, both as a scorer and as a passer. And we know he is a quality defensive player. Great positioning, great intellect. He's a true two-way force.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022, Doris, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are There's so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
The three is up. Gallinari finds Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen on Conley. Outside for Gallinari. Smart passes to Brogdon. Left side, Williams. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Edwards. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Doubled by Towns. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. And the Celtics tack on two more. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Williams against McDaniels. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
1:51 left in the first half of this game. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Gallinari for 3. Counted from distance. Gallinari's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gobert up top. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
Williams, a screen on Edwards. Smart passes to Brogdon. A minute 15 left in the second period. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Outside Edwards. There's the drive, throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Robert Williams picks up one. Well, that 50, 40, 90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages, the discipline to take good shots, the work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of this one. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Assisted.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Brogdon finds Gallinari. That shot off. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
They get it back. Here's McDaniels. No good with a layup.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And Boston calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick... And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Beyond the arc. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 9 points.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
No stopping him there. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. Every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. He has 6.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Tatum from long range. And Conley grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Conley. And here's Edwards outside. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Towns gets the bucket.
2 things there, guys, to get to that offensive rebound put back by Karl Anthony Towns. Instincts and positioning, both in play.
Tatum passes to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
It's McDaniels on the wing. To the left side wing. Towns passes to Conley. Outside Edwards. Into the lane. Smart with the defensive effort. Boston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Great D that time from Gobert.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's Brown. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 8 points.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Here's Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. Horford finds Smart. Takes a three. And there's Horford on the assist from Smart. Smart's got his 4th assist with that last one.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Edwards going inside. Boston with a rebound. Tatum way outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Brown passes to Tatum. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Taking the contact in the NBA is such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way. He does.
Anthony Edwards has been on display. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Tatum and Horford at the forward slot. Marcus Smart out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Muscala in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
McDaniels passes to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just amazing that he could come up with that move.
Tremendous creativity, Grant. That's next level right there.
That has got to be deflating for the defense. He's just showing them up right now, guys.
Pass to Tatum. Stolen. Conley against Brown. Outside Edwards. Driving to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive. Pretty move.
Brown passes to Smart. Horford left side from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Edwards, the offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. All sorts of time. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Oh, a ferocious putback. Towns sends it down.
And the Celtics call time here.
And your Celtics youth dance team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end, putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this. Guys, take it away.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
And Gobert with the stuff.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Driving inside, Brown with the block. They recover it, and Gobert with the stuff.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Brown passes to Brogdon, stolen by Conley. It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Tatum way outside. The long distance three is buried. Tatum's got 19 points.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Brown finds Williams. Here's Tatum. The three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
McDaniels from long range. He can't hit that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Pass to Conley. Back to Daniels. Here's Towns.
Conley.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Tries yet again. Gobert. And finally they hit one. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Off on that one. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Richard on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Really left alone that time.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Brown against Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, he has such tremendous upside in Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Garland, no good. Williams with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Tatum way outside. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. From 12 feet out. Kicks it out to Garland. Here's the 3. Al Horford with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Tatum passes to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 5 points so far.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Inside, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mobley, a screen on Brown. There's Garland, and there's the drive. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Brown. Here's Smart. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And no good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Tatum down low. Covered by Mitchell. Brown kicks to Horford. Shot clock at 6. Tatum passes to Brown. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Garland against Smart. Rebound by Williams.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Outside Tatum. On the wing, Williams. Brown with it. He's picked up by Mobley.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it. And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Brown against Mitchell. Rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Horford against Mobley. Here's Brown. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
And here's Garland for three. Mobley dishes to Garland. From the arc. Cleveland the rebound. Mitchell outside. Second shot opportunity. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The wide open look here for Garland. Sinks the three-pointer. Garland's got 8.
Good for a couple of those per game. Garland's silky from 3.
Right side Tatum. It's stolen by Allen. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Allen a screen on Smart. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Celtics as they wrap up.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. They grab their own miss. Williams. Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Tatum setting the pick for Horford. Second chance effort. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2, and now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The 3 from Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And the basket by Horford.
The offensive instinct of Horford, he knows exactly where to be, gets the pass, and gets it to go.
The 3 from Garland. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep near the side. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now.
Oh, wow!
That was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
Back to Garland. Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And here's Brown outside. And the Celtics another 3. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Garland with the bucket.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Boston leading by 6. Here's Tatum. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Cleveland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
On the court.
Wade, a screen on Smart. Rubio misses. Boston has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And he makes the first.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Horford. White comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Brogdon subbed in for Smart. LeVert the pass to Lopez. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And talk about a guy who just knows where to be. Brogdon has that sixth sense for the game.
Here's LeVert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Williams for 3. And he stays with it. Brogdon outside. Clock at 6. Williams kicks to Brogdon. The Celtics need to get a shot off. With the clock winding down. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Three-pointer, LeVert. And Boston with the rebound. White finds Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Williams passes to Tatum. Back to Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's LeVert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
Blake Griffin is checked in for Boston. LeVert hits both of them. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Outside White. There's the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. LeVert from outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's Boston holding on. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the
Celtics 37. The Cavaliers 26.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for Cleveland, Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then it's Green. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. Alinari on the wing. Back to Williams. Outside White. Alinari on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target. Alinari's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Celtics. Wade sets the pick for LeVert. Wade kicks to Green. to Wade. Puts up a three. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Rubio. Wade outside. Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Boston the other way. The kick out to Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
White finds Brogdon. Back to White. Stolen by LeVert. And stolen by White. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And the Cavaliers with some changes. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Williams passes to Brogdon. Outside Griffin. Clock at 4. Driving in. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Griffin's got his first 2 points of the night. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for White.
For the Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
Griffin passes to Gallinari. Back to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Allen dishes to Garland. To halt the run, hits the three-point bomb. Garland's got 22.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Brogdon kicks to Griffin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left here in the third quarter.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Down low. Gallinari with the steal. There's Brown with the three. Pass to Gallinari. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brogdon the pass to Griffin. 5 on the clock. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Mobley a screen on Brogdon. Offensive rebound. Mobley kicks to a Okoro. Offline with his three. Celtics leading by 20. Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
One of the premier scoring beats in the NBA. Jaylen Brown is at it again.
Brogdon against Garland. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a three. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brown kicks to Brogdon. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Still Celtics ball.
36 seconds left to play here in the third.
Using his quickness to stay on top of his man. Good defensive effort by Garland.
And Mobley throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Brown, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro did not like that.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. To the middle. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front, leading by 17. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Williams. And it's Griffin in at center. That's the Boston Five. Gallinari with the steal. Brown with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Brown jams it in.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Garland with it. Mitchell in the corner. Garland dishes to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics leading by 21. And here's Brown outside. And Okoro pulls it down. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets it go with the three. And Boston with the rebound. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Williams for three. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Griffin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Mobley.
Tenacious play there by Griffin against really good defense. But he's not one to be scared off easily.
Some changes for Boston. Al Horford, he's checked in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. And shot on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Here's Tatum. And it's sent back by Allen. Mitchell with it. Outguarded by Smart. Again, Mitchell missing.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Brown feeling out a bit. Tatum, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron. The Cavaliers trail by 18. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Garland. Shot clock at 5. A 3 ball. Oh, offensive interference. Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Robert Williams.
So it's the Celtics now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points and finished off by Brown.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw down.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Brown against Mitchell. Brown jams it in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
It's good from long range.
He is a leader on and off the floor. Garland, this man is a coach's dream.
Smart kicks to Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 21.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Williams passes to Horford. Off target with his three. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Back to Allen. And he banks in the layup.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
And so it's Boston easily grabbed. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
here that no... thing.
I guess that's what happens, yeah, yeah. When you really got it, yeah, yeah. No, it's gonna be easy to me. I got a bankroll.
Going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland, and it's Allen in at the 5 spot.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Nifty move. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
We see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better. Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact?
Cleveland shooting their first free throw this game. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability. Well, size and athleticism, but a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
Now, here's Garland. To the inside, Mobley. That shot is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's a 3-point game. Here's Edwards. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Allen, that's good.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Out to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. McDaniels passes to Conley. No good with the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Mobley has screen on Conley. The wide open look here for Garland. Sinks the triple.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 3. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
Conley with the 3. That shot no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Allen a screen on Conley. Garland kicks to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Edwards going inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Mitchell passes to Allen. From outside, off the mark. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Towns with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Conley against Garland. Here's Edwards into the lane. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive. Pretty move.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Assisted. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's good for 2.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
From deep 3-point range.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Cavaliers lead by 2. From Target Center, back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Cleveland leading by 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Fires for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Passes to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Now the pass to Conley. Here's Edwards. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Garland, the pass to Allen. It's stolen by Edwards. There's the drive, and the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Cavaliers leading by 6.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And I could say, sort of surprising, he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now, here's Garland. He's got 14. Out to the right wing. McDaniels dishes to Towns. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touches it last. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Out to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Mobley a screen on Edwards. Pass to Garland. Misses the three. Timberwolves trail by 5. Over to the left wing. Gobert the pass to Towns. And the three off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's Garland for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards finds Towns. Mobley with the block. Mitchell outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Mobley. Stolen by Michael Conley. Takes it inside. A shot by McDaniels. No good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Lopez a screen on Conley. Rubio the pass to Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Lopez has got his first points of the night. To the right side. For the 3, stolen by Rubio. LeVert against Edwards. Wade sets the pick for LeVert. Wade outside. LeVert against Edwards. LeVert kicks to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Back to LeVert. Launches a 3. And they'll get another chance. Lets the 3 fly. And Danny Green hits from deep. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
Well, this is the go-to shot for Danny Green. So good in his pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot.
McDaniels finds Edwards with the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by
29. The Cavaliers, 38.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Karis LeVert. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. Green is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at power forward. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists. Oh, that's unbelievable. And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Wade, a screen on Conley. Rubio, the pass to Wade. Towns with the steal. The finish. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Now, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Wade outside. Pass to LeVert. Shot from the wing. A basket good off the assist from Wade. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Conley with it. 5 points in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Gobert, and it's sent back by Lopez. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the triple. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Who wants a t-shirt out there? Let me hear you.
2 minutes into the second half of play now.
Here comes the First Avenue Breaker.
Conley against Garland.
Give it up for your first.
Mobley at the elbow. Allen kicks to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 5. McDaniels passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
Allen, a screen on Conley. Mobley outside. Mitchell against it. Mitchell looking it over. And Garland has it in the corner. Allen, a screen on Conley. The 3 from Garland. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes. Unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Outside Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Now Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Edwards passes to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The 3 from Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Cleveland leading by 6. Mobley, a screen on Conley. The 3 from Garland. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Allen. Mobley with it. Picked up by Edwards. Conley against Garland. It's Allen on the wing. 5 to shoot. Garland the pass to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Conley finds McDaniel. Here's Edwards.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And here's Edwards. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Cavaliers on top. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail by 6. Conley kicks to Towns. Oh, good with the triple. Well, Cleveland shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. They get it back. Kicks it out to Garland. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
It's tipped. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Conley dishes to Edwards. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Puts the move on. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And he's good on the second. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Garland against Conley. 3-pointer. And it's Darius Garland with the 3. Garland's got 26.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Great positioning on the putback.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
On the wing, Mitchell. Edwards defending. To the middle. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Edwards driving inside. That one good for 2. 29 points for Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration, under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Okoro passes to Garland. Shot clock at 5. The tray. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, you can see how effective Darius Garland can be shooting it. It's all about him finding his rhythm.
Edwards, Cavaliers with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Garland. Screen by Allen. To the wing right side. Mobley the pass to Garland. outside Edwards. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mobley is screen. Bounce pass from Garland. And they double up Allen. Corner shot. Kicks it to Okoro. Edwards against Mitchell. The three-pointer no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Edwards finds Towns. Outside Conley. Edwards inside. And it's sent back by Allen.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Darius Garland.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Conley with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 13-5 run. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Garland the pass to Mobley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns with the ball, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot off. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think,
Smack clowns with mad style.
league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
And stolen by Gobert. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And the basket by Towns.
Ah, the versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Now here's Tatum. Will it go? Going inside. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. They double-team Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Williams in the post. Defended by Gobert. Outside, Brown. Outside Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And here's Edwards outside. Drains the triple. Edwards has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He is powerful.
Yes.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Here's Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaylen Brown picks one up. First one falls for him. Some changes for Boston. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Jason Tatum. And Brogdon is subbed in for Smart. Boston trailing. Down low. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Conley finds Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Towns for 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Right side, Gallinari. Pass to Horford. There's the triple. Muscala with it. He nails it, and we're tied.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. With the drive. The rebound by Muscala.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Poke loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside McDaniels. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams checked in for Muscala. Tatum comes in for Gallinari. And Smart subbed in for Brown. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Boston, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Smart finds Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Edwards into the lane.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Tatum passes to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
He gives up a bit of size in his center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Jason Tatum. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Free throw good, Edwards. And so he hits both. 26 seconds left in the first. Tatum against McDaniels. And it's Tatum missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Towns. Horford with some nice D. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. His fingerprints were all over that. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Towns has gone 1 for 3 on the night.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Tatum. Minnesota with a rebound. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Minnesota in the lead. Conley passes to Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Williams is checked in for Horford. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Smart against Conley. Tatum passes to Smart. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And Boston calls time here. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Tatum can't hit. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Conley passes to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And finished off by Tatum.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Tatum, good.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Out left to the wing. Here's Towns. Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Here's Tatum. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And with incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Smart. Tatum's got 18 points in the game. Conley against Brogdon. Conley passes to Gobert. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive ball handling. From Tatum, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Towns passes to Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards has got 27 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Boston foul. Grant Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Here's Gobert. Second chance shot. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Outside Brogdon. Back to Tatum. Drives to the hoop. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Daniels. Now Edwards. Outside Conley. That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 3.
Robert Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Smart against Edwards. And stolen by Williams.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
To the left wing. To the paint. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Gobert's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Smart finds Williams. Shoot from the baseline. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Celtics. Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Gobert inside. Working on Williams.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And it's good. 2 points. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here we go. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And just so great to see a big man busting up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move. Wow, incredible.
And Gobert with a block. They get it back. It's good.
Robert Williams.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 in this 3rd quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Edwards. Can't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside, Brown. Stolen by Conley. Here's Gobert. And stolen by Williams. It's a one-on-one situation.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And that one falls for Tatum. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here he goes. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Towns a screen on Smart. Edwards a pass to Gobert. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And the Celtics shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And it's Tatum missing. Minnesota has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line on this one. To the right side. Here's Towns. And he got the whistle on the... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this...
Previous players under review.
With so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
Makes the noise for the First Avenue Breaker.
Take
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Towns. And so Towns nails them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Boston trailing. Williams a screen on McDaniels.
2 minutes.
Tatum drives in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle, puts the ball on the floor, uses his length to finish.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Kick out to Brown. For the lead, and Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. Why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Robert Williams picks up 1.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And so Towns nails them both. 1:25 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Tatum way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Tatum's got 34 points.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? It's an absolute bomb.
Pass to Conley. Here's Edwards, driving in, and Edwards slams it in.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. To the wing, right side. 4-3. Up again. It's good on the putback. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Williams from long range. The shot off that time. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Smart. Right side Tatum. Brown passes to Tatum. Over McDaniels. And that's not gonna go. And offensively, a great show for the fans. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. Driving to the basket, and Edwards slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Brown with it. Outside, Williams. Back to Brown. On the wing, Tatum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota. And the Celtics making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Smart outside. And And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up, and he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Boston, Marcus Smart.
And he can't hit the second. For Minnesota, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Tatum. It doesn't go for him. And some solid defense from Towns. Pass to Edwards. Oh! Nice finish. Man, big time right there. And that one is stuffed right through.
You can hurt yourself with moves like that.
It's worth it if you can pull it off, though.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there. Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
Outside Conley. And stolen by Brown. Tipped away. Stolen by Conley. McDaniels from long range. The rebound, Celtics. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Brown. Now Tatum. The fadeaway. Right side Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mike Conley.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Good on the bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Down low. And Gobert with a block. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Tatum inside. McDaniels covering.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining.
Rebound Boston.
2 minutes.
Williams has got 4 rebounds now. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Brogdon. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Conley passes to Towns. Over Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Smart against Towns. Back to Smart. Here's Tatum. McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
Conley against Brown. Towns on a screen. Conley passes to Towns. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible. In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
That one drops for him. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And here's Smart from deep three-point range. And so it's Minnesota with the W. A competitive game.
I smack clowns with mad style.